Coming back to the lesson, that is here the roots. Some plants have one main root and several branch roots. Some others have a number of small roots. Till now we have seen what are these roots, but now we will be seeing the different types of roots. Here there is one root coming over here like this and the side roots like this. And next the other one you see here is all the roots coming from the single point here. The root system is called the tap root system. In the tap root system, only one main root will be there like this and the branches over here like this. This is your tap root system of rooting. And next is here all the roots coming from single place. It is a one main root with the branches. And here you can see here is one dot. It is like I am just putting for you. From one single point, all the roots are arising. And also there, hairs also. What is this? That is your tap root. I just now told you. This is your fibrous roots. Okay. This is your fibrous root system. Fibrous. Okay. From one single point, all the roots are being arising. Next, moving on to that lesson. The roots fix the plant firmly in the soil. What are these roots doing? Would you like to know? Yeah. The roots will fix the plant firmly. If there are no roots, where does the plant, how and when it will be standing like this erect? No. See, the roots are there. All the roots are being going down deep into the soil and they are holding the plant very firmly like this, so that the plant can stand erect like this. So all the roots over here, they are holding in the soil very tightly so that the plant can stand erect whatever the circumstances. What are the circumstances? They help the plant to stand firm even in the strong winds. If there is a huge strong wind also, the plants will not, have you seen any time that plants are going away along with the wind? No, they are there. If the wind comes and throws this like that also, the plant will be standing erect in its place. How is it possible? Because these roots are helping the plants to stand erect in the soil. The roots take in water. One thing it is doing is, it is helping the plant to stand erect. The other thing what the roots are doing is, the roots take in water and mineral salts. What are these? The roots will take whatever the water is there inside the soil and small mineral salts. Water all there in the soil. It is a food. As we take the food for us in a different types, as you know, you are very foodie. I am also foodie. Like how we like the food in a different ways. The same over here, the plant also requires some food for that. What is the food for that? Is water, mineral salts. Water also. These roots are helping to take all these things to the plant to grow. So, the roots take in water and mineral salts from the soil. See here, from the soil to the different part. Then send up the water and mineral salts to the upper part of the plant. From here, all these salts and also the water is being taken to the different parts of the plant so that they can grow. Next, till now, have any doubts? Hope so? No or yes? Hope so, no. So, have all these things you need to be reading and reading thoroughly to get the point into your mind. Okay. Yeah, till now we have seen the parts of a plant. In that we have completed our roots. Then we will move on to the stem. The stem, what is this doing? The stem is the main support of the plant. Means the stem is the main support. Just now I told you, It is helping, the roots are helping the stem to stand erect, but which I have to stand erect, no, like that. The same way, the stem is the part which is helping the plant to stand erect, which is the stem, like this. This is your stem, which is standing erect. In some plants it is like that, in some plants it is like this, the stem. It helps the plant to stand straight. We can't say, have you ever seen the plant is bending like this, bending like this? No, no. The plant always stands erect unless and until it is a creeper or a climber. The branches, the leaves, buds, flowers and fruits grow on the stem. What it is doing? The stem is a major part. Just now I told you what it is doing over here is, it is helping all the things. It may be the leaves, it may be the fruits or the flowers or the branches. All are on the stem. So, it is the branches, the leaves, buds, flowers and the fruits grow on the stem. These all the things will be growing on this stem only. The stem carries water and mineral salts from the roots to the other parts of the plant. Here, just now I have told you that roots are taking the water and mineral salts from the soil. The duty of this roots is still there. Here, it is still over here only. The water will come and stop because that is their duty. They will be very much punctual about their duties. I can't do the duty of the other. So the same way over here, the roots are, what is the duty of the roots is, they are transporting the water and the mineral salts from the soil to the stem, till the stem over here. The next part, they have given the work to the stem here. Then this stem will be transporting this water and mineral salts to different parts of the plant. It may be the flower, it may be the leaves, it may be the fruit, all the branches. Got it? The roots are taking the salts and the water from the soil to the stem, and this stem is helping the plant to transport the water and the mineral salts to different parts of the plants. Are you all clear? Yes? Okay. Then the last part is your leaves. What are these leaves? The leaves, almost all plants have green leaves. The leaves prepare food for the plant. So, the leaves are called the kitchen or food factory of the plant. Here, we are coming to the leaf. The next part is your leaf. Leaf is a main part of the plant. Why? Because as the house is having a kitchen over there for the preparation of the food, the same way the leaf is there for the plant. This is your leaf. This is the main part. Why? Because this leaf is called the kitchen of the plant or the food factory, we say. Means all the food, whatever the plant needs, it is being prepared over here. Yes? Now, coming back to the lesson, that is your leaf. Leaf is the kitchen. Just now I told you, leaf is a kitchen or a food factory of the plant. Now we will see what this leaf is doing. Here this is a simple leaf I have drawn for you. Yes. All the ingredients, whatever it is there, it is preparing the food for the plant in the form of photosynthesis. What is this photosynthesis? We will see. All the food is being collected or it is being cooked in the leaf and is being transported to the different parts of the plant. Just now we have seen the food and your air, water and your mineral salts are being taken up from the roots to the different parts of the plant. Here what is this doing is, all the food which is prepared by the plant or the leaf here is being transported to different different parts of the plant. See here how it is. The leaves have small holes in them. The leaves are having small holes in them like this. These small holes are called your stomata. This is one of the new term for you, stomata. What is this stomata called? Stomata is the small holes which are present on the leaves. Suppose if this is a leaf, you can see the stomata. Here you can see this is a leaf. Here is your leaf. Here in this leaf, with my naked eye, I can't see any stomata over here. No. But with the help of a microscope, I can see all the small holes which are present on the leaf very beautifully. That whenever you come to the lab in a higher school, there without fail you ask me, I will be showing you where are these stomata. Okay. So now we will be just doing it on the picture like this. This is a leaf. On the leaf there are many stomata which are present on the leaf. What they are doing is, this stomata will help the leaf to breathe. Like as our nose is helping us to take in the air, gives out the air, the same way the leaves also should breathe to live. How they are breathing? With the help of these small little holes, so these leaves are breathing with the help of this small holes called stomata. Yeah, what is this stomata? Taken in. The leaves have small holes in them. These holes called stomata take in carbon dioxide from the air and give out oxygen. Here you can see. Here you can see whatever the carbon dioxide which is present in the atmosphere, it is being taken up by the leaves, and whatever the food is being prepared and this oxygen is being given out by the leaf. Means here it is taking carbon dioxide and it is giving us the oxygen for us to breathe. We need to live means we need to breathe oxygen. So from where we are getting it? With these plants only we are able to live with. If the plants are not there, so there is no oxygen. So there is no oxygen, then the human life, not only the human life, the animal life also, what all this which are dependent on the oxygen will be not there at all. That is why we are urging you always to plant a tree or a plant. See, why is this? Because of this. Means whatever the carbon dioxide which is present in the atmosphere, it is being taken up by the leaves and it is being converting that carbon dioxide into the oxygen. So here we see the process of this photosynthesis. What is this photosynthesis? Leaves make food by a process called photosynthesis. Photo means light. Always we say photo. What is this photo? Photo means light, and synthesis means putting together. What are these things which are putting together? Now we'll see. Photo means light and synthesis means putting together. Photosynthesis is a process by which leaves containing chlorophyll combine carbon dioxide and water to form glucose in the presence of sunlight. This is very important. That is your photosynthesis. What is this photosynthesis means? Photosynthesis. What is this? Photo means light. Synthesis means all putting together. What are here we are putting together? Is your carbon dioxide from the atmosphere plus water plus chlorophyll.